on the various platforms. More platforms as well, because we will be having GBN TV and GBN social media pages with us, because GBN will be actually taking the lead on Thursday, powering up the sound, etc. for the event. So they will actually be executing the production that we have planned from the office.
He added that next Thursday, the Grenada Broadcasting Network will be co-piloting the Carnival City virtual experience.
We really had no challenges in terms of the protocol for COVID, etc. There were no challenges there. We finished right on ahead of time. Actually, we finished about 8:45 and gave people enough time to get ready and leave the venue. The artists and the other performers who came before, once they were finished performing, they left the venue. So there was no crowd at the venue, etc.
Last night's virtual concert included cultural displays put on by Jab Jab, Short Knee, and other cultural performances from top local entertainers. Expo Dubai may suffer setbacks. Grenadians who have booked their spot for the Expo in 2020 will have to wait a little while longer. The Expo, due to take place within the next 4 months, may not take place on the set date.
Minister for Foreign Affairs Peter David, who some months ago visited Dubai in preparation for Expo Dubai, says the postponement is due to the present pandemic affecting world events.
Well aware, the 2020 Expo, the biggest expo in the world, was scheduled to take place in Dubai in September. It most likely will be put up for a bit, but it's still on, and the Dubai government has done quite a bit to ensure that the Expo is a success.
The Expo was expected to run for 6 months, during which time it would coincide with Grenada Day in January of 2021. 3 years ago, Grenada's consulate office was established in Dubai. An office held by Consul General Roseanne Benjamin aims to bolster the country's citizenship by investment program. The Foreign Affairs Minister says they are quite satisfied thus far with the performance of the office Consul General.
Dubai is a very important destination for us, a very important outpost for us, mostly with respect to in investments in Grenada, our interest in the Middle East area, seeking to get investors to come into the country. We now have visa-free for officials between Grenada and Dubai, and we have been negotiating for all of Dubai to come visa-free to Grenada and Grenadians to go to Dubai visa-free. That will be very important, both for our CBI program and for Grenadians wanting to access the Dubai market and people in Dubai accessing the Grenada market.
Chrislina John, GBN News.
It's time now for another GBN ISA compliments Clearvision Eye Center.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISA is brought to you by Clearvision.
You know us, but we knew. You feel at home with every visit. An experienced team offering personalized courtier service and trendy brand name lifestyle products. We're changing the vision care landscape one customer at a time. Clearvision Eye Center. People and technology coming together to help you see the world with a clearer vision.
Tonight, our ISO reporter submitted video footage of what appears to be a makeshift garbage truck filled with garbage plying the St. George Main Road. Wooden pallets have been added to the tree of the truck as some sort of barricade. However, some garbage was spilled along the way, causing health concerns. You can send in your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 and our other social media platforms.
Hotspot outlets. You're going to go to the Carnage, the Grenville, or the Sutter's Hotspot. hotspot, and you get sales and deals on all items. You can get these on potato, you can get these on saltfish, onion, garlic, mackerel, toilet paper, and we even have the currants and the raisin at $10 per pound, lowest price island-wide. So people just come down or go up or go across, but just make sure and go to hotspots.
And Valley Pharmacy offers both wholesale and retail pharmaceutical and over-the-counter products. We have the most competitive and affordable prices. We are the agents for Vit Plus multivitamin for healthy everyday lifestyle and Sonatogen powder. Hills and Valley Pharmacy supplies the best quality, name brand clinical products such as Rescue Oil, Bio Oil, Neutrogena, Aveeno, and Clarisil. We offer the most convenient opening hours. Our telephone numbers are 435-6904 or 6903. Remember, at Hills and Valley Pharmacy, your health is our business. We care.
Now open, Hills and Valley Medicare Center, your one-stop for medical supplies, massage therapy, physiotherapy, and an in-house physician. At Hills and Valley, your health is our business.
At Communal, we are adapting to meet the changing needs of our shareholders and members. Times are changing, and with the changing times comes a whole new way to do business. Our parents may have done their banking a different way. Communal's state-of-the-art online banking and international debit card allows members to do business with great ease. It's like literally having a branch in your very own hands. Need a loan? Apply online from the comfort of your own home anywhere in the world, and your request will be dealt with remotely. Want to transfer between your accounts or another shareholder? No wait time for transactions to update. Voila! Who needs receipts when you can receive them via e-statements on your mobile device and save the environment? Not a Communal member? You can join our family today by applying online. At Communal, we see you working hard to ensure that you save, invest, and grow. Communal, join us today. This will be the best financial decision you have ever made. My name is Hollis Mr. Killamap, and I endorse this message.
The Grenada Distillers Limited joins the government and people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique in the fight against COVID-19. Only together we can beat this pandemic. As a corporate citizen, we have temporarily stopped the production of rum, and our focus has been on the production of a sanitizing solution to assist in the fight against this dreadful pandemic. We have commenced free distribution to the senior citizens' homes, children's homes, and other vital organizations around the country, and made this product available to you at supermarkets and pharmacies island-wide. We encourage you to please listen and obey the guidelines issued by our health authority and the Royal Grenada Police Force. Together, and only together, we can beat COVID-19.
Keeping an eye on the weather, this is GBN. We've got you covered.
Weather for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique valid for tonight and the following 3 days. Weather tonight, partly cloudy, hazy, and windy with some brief light to moderate showers. Tonight's minimum temperature, 25 degrees Celsius. A warning of moderate dust haze advisory is in effect. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate, waves up to 7 feet in open water. A marine advisory remains in effect. Tides low at 9 p.m. and high at 3:30 a.m. Sunrise tomorrow, 5:46. Weather for Saturday, June 27th. Partly cloudy, hazy, and windy with some brief light to moderate showers during cloudy spells. Weather for Sunday, June 28th, mostly hazy and windy, with few light, brief, isolated showers. And weather for Monday, June 29th, partly cloudy, hazy and windy, with a medium chance of light, brief morning and nighttime showers. That's it for the weather. Sports is up next. Good evening, sporting fans. The Canadian banknote Winlot Windward Island School Games is the latest sporting event in the region to be cancelled due to the coronavirus pandemic. Grenada was slated to host the 2020 edition in July. This latest cancellation adds to the listing of major sport events that either had to be postponed or rescheduled, such as the Carifta Athletics Championships, Carifta Swimming Championships, Pure Grenada Cup, and the highly anticipated return of the Republic Bank Secondary Schools Athletics Championships. A unanimous decision to cancel the 2020 WIS Games was made on Monday during an online meeting hosted by the Ministry of Youth Development, Sports Culture and the Arts, with the other ministries of sports of the Windward Islands, Dominica, St. Lucia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Grenada will host the Games in 2021. St. Lucia dethroned defending champions Grenada to be crowned 2019 champions. More sports with James Saunders.
Are on the captain. Well, they're still concerned over the fitness of skipper Jason Holder, who for the third consecutive day refused to bowl as the three-day warm-up match between Craig Brathwaite's 11 and Jason Holder's 11, well, that ended in a draw. Brathwaite's 11 resumed their second innings on the final day on 99-3 with an overall lead of 181. Well, they went on to get 231 for 4 declared with an unbeaten 66 from Shamar Brooks and 56 not out from Shane Dowich, who himself left the field injured at the close of play. Set 314 to win, Holder's 11 reached 149-3 at the end of the match, with Shane Mosley unbeaten on 83. Shamar Brooks spoke about the game.
It was a productive final day for the batsmen as the three-day tour match ended in a draw. There were half-centuries from Shane Mosley, Shane Dowrich and Shamar Brooks. Brooks was pleased with his contribution of 66 not out when batting for Craig Brathwaite's 11.
It's always a good opportunity to get in the middle, I guess, to spend some time being in the nets for the last 2 weeks, and again, the opportunity to get in the middle is always key. Coming up against our test bowlers was always a test, even leading up from the net, so it was good to get out there. It was a good batting surface. You just need to apply yourself and spend some time at the wicket, and I guess the more time I spent out there, the easier it got.
Brooks says even though Darren Bravo and Shimron Hetmeyer are missing, the other members are capable of getting the job done for the men in maroon during the three-game series.
As you rightfully said, Hetty and Bravo will be big misses on this tour, but I think we have the tools to deal with it. Got guys like Shea with a lot of experience, Jason, Dorich, the captain, and Craig, our most senior opener. So when I look around the dressing room, there's no reason to feel shy or to feel as though like I'm behind the 8 ball and anything. These guys are always around, and I play first class cricket with most of them. So really and truly, it's just to really go out there and stick to your game plan and enjoy your cricket.
31-year-old Brooks says it's crucial for the Windies players to put runs on the board. He believes that the batting department holds the key to the series.
We definitely know, looking forward to this series. I personally believe the team who bats the best in this series will come out trumps. I mean, when you look at the bowling and the both sides, they're very strong. So, as we said, it was good to get out there today for this practice game and spend some time in the middle. I mean, we've been putting in some hard hours in the nets, but nothing beats match practice. And yeah, as you rightfully said, you really need to spend some time there to get your runs. The ball is always moving around.
The opening test starts July 8th in Southampton, while the remaining two are in Manchester from July 16th to the 20th, and then the 24th to the 28th. Vinod Nawani, 2-6 Sport.
Well, thanks, Vinod. While the West Indies fast bowling attack didn't really fire in the first practice match, Coach Phil Simmons believes his pacers, well, they will be a handful when the first test starts on July 8th in Southampton. But the Windies will have to face a fiery English fast bowling contingent as well. It's piece for piece. Well, legendary pacer Michael Holden, who works as an analyst for England cricket, said he can see an all-out fast bowling attack, which includes Stuart Broad and James Anderson.
I think it's good. So many fast bowlers to choose from. Everybody's saying that Archer will be the third one, possibly. If he is fit, he should be. I think most people will agree with that. But then there are so many others. Mark Wood, who did so well in South Africa. The last test match that Mark Wood actually played in South Africa in Johannesburg was man of the match. Got 9 wickets in that test match. So how can you then reasonably think that you're going to leave him out? That means that England could play 4 fast bowlers? Who knows?
For Holding said.
And now for the probe around the globe. The Trinidad-based Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ, Thursday said it has given no indication as to whether or not it has jurisdiction to hear an appeal filed by the 2 senior members of the main opposition People's Progressive Party, Civic, in relation to a Court of Appeal ruling in Guyana regarding the disputed March 2nd regional and general election in the country. President of the CCJ, Justice Adrian Saunders, told the attorneys for all the parties during the case management conference that contrary to public statements being made outside of the court, they have not decided the issue of jurisdiction.
The APNU-AFC and the United Republican Party have joined the election declaration case that has been taken before the Caribbean Court of Justice as respondents. The 2 were not part of the initial case heard by the Guyana Court of Appeal. The Caribbean Court of Justice this afternoon set a rigid timetable for the hearing of the matter next Wednesday. The People's Progressive Party Civic is seeking an appeal of the Guyana Court of Appeal's decision that the words "more votes than" as stated in the Guyana Constitution means more valid votes. During a case management conference this afternoon, the attorneys for the applicants and the respondents in the matter were told by Justice Adrian Saunders that they will all have to limit their written submissions to 10 pages.
We are on a tight time frame because naturally everybody would like to have this matter over with as soon as practicable. We would like the written submissions to be in, all the written submissions to be in by Monday at 4 p.m. And we do not want submissions that go on and on and on that are repetitious or delve into matters which are not particularly relevant. We think that your submissions could be succinctly captured in no more than 10 pages, each page with a spacing of at least 1.5.
The applicant's submissions should be filed by Saturday morning, while the respondents will have to file their submissions by Sunday afternoon. The applicant's response will have to be completed and filed by Tuesday morning before the Wednesday morning hearing. It was made clear by the judges of the CCJ this afternoon that they have not yet decided on whether the court has jurisdiction on the matter. One judge said he wanted that to be made very clear.
I would like to express a very firm conviction that all counsel will convey to all persons who may listen to them that this court has not decided it has jurisdiction. Thank you.
Yes, yes, that is something which we will only decide after we've heard all the submissions and made our decision on that matter. So that the fact that we've had this case management conference, or that we are making orders to receive submissions, is not to be taken as if we have already decided the issue of jurisdiction. It is an issue which we have to decide. In order to decide it, we have to put in place certain management processes and receive your submissions, and that is all that is being done up to this point.
The Attorney General of Guyana has argued that the CCJ does not have jurisdiction to hear the matter, since the Guyana Court of Appeal ruling on that particular matter was final. On Wednesday, the attorneys will make their oral presentations, and all of the presentations will be completed on that day. The application by the PPP is seeking 5 main orders, including an order to throw out the local court's ruling. Justice Saunders said today that the matters will be dealt with expeditiously. All of the hearing will be done via video conference, as the CCJ continues to have guidelines in place to guard against the coronavirus pandemic.
Further afield, as the U.S. state of Florida emerges from its coronavirus shutdown, it is experiencing an alarming surge in COVID-19 cases. Health experts warn Florida, with more than 100,000 cases, could become the next virus epicenter. Governor Ron DeSantis calls his plan to reopen smart, safe, and step-by-step, but critics say he has lost control. More in this Al Jazeera report.
Some call this a reckless reopening. Others a much-needed reboot of the economy. But Florida's now shattered its own record, with over 5,000 new COVID-19 cases reported in a single day. State officials say increased testing is partly responsible for the alarming surge in a state where over 3,000 people have lost their lives. Since reopening, Florida's seen younger people infected, increased hospital admissions and less social distancing, all of which doctors say shows a dangerous trend.
It's truly an increase in the percent of people who are becoming infected with this virus, and that's serious. And it will infect anybody, any age, any belief system, any political viewpoint, whatever. The virus doesn't care about any of that. It simply wants to get from one host to the other.
Republican Governor Ron DeSantis has issued orders on social distancing and reducing occupancy at newly opened businesses, but has refused to mandate the use of masks.
I think we just got to trust people that, give them an opportunity to do the good things, make good decisions. I think that tends to work better than to mandate this, mandate that.
Here in Miami-Dade County, officials are taking a different approach, now requiring masks to be worn in public at all times. They say those rules are zero tolerance. The message here then is one of enforcement and not guidance, although there's no talk of a second shutdown.
Other critics accuse the governor of manipulating data to make the case for reopening Florida's economy. One former employee has now built her own coronavirus website after being fired by the Florida Department of Health. She says she was no longer willing to massage the data. The state says she didn't listen to her superiors.
I don't need to be the person who's manually gone in and changed data to say, hey, this is the most trusted resource for information in this state, and it says that it's safe, because it didn't. So no, I do it again.
Officials say younger people getting the virus means shorter hospital stays. But in a state with a large elderly population, Florida is facing a potentially deadly resurgence of the coronavirus. Andy Gallagher, Al Jazeera, Miami, Florida.
And that's a probe around the globe. When we return, a recap of the headlines. Recapping the headlines this evening, man charged with death of Chanel Alexis remanded to Her Majesty's prison. Local man beaten and injured by a family of 4 over dog incident. In sports, 2020 Windward Island school games planned to be held in Grenada cancelled. And in around the globe, Florida faces COVID-19 surge after reopening. Now, if you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other stories. I'm Beverly Telesford. That's news. Have a good night.